I'm David Fleming from the Disciples Ignited YouTube channel, where we're focused on Jesus, advancing his kingdom, and preparing his disciples. Now, we're studying about the wilderness journey, how the Lord delivered the Israelites out of their slavery in Egypt, took them through the Red Sea, and then into the desert, where he was going to teach them many lessons, preparing them for their destiny in the promised land. Now, we've already studied about how the Lord got the Israelites into the desert, where he was going to begin to teach them lessons concerning living by faith. Now, we've already studied about how immediately when they got into the desert, they began to run out of water. And this was really serious because, you got to have water, but especially in the desert. And so what did they do? Instead of trusting the Lord, exalting his holy name, who had delivered them miraculously through the Red Sea, well, it's almost like they forgot all about how God had miraculously delivered them and provided for them in the Red Sea incident. And they began to grumble. They began to rebel against Moses as their leader, and it was just a mess. Well, the Lord heard Moses' cry on behalf of the Israelites, and he did provide them water, but they failed that test. Well, the Lord did lead them to Elim after that, and that was a time of refreshing, but they still had to learn how to live by faith without grumbling. And so the Lord next led them into the desert of sin. Listen to this. We read about it in Exodus chapter 16. Let me read it to you. The whole Israelite community set out from Elim and came to the desert of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the second month after they had come out of Egypt. In the desert, the whole community grumbled against Moses and Aaron. The Israelites said to them, "If only we had died by the Lord's hand in Egypt. There we sat around pots of meat and ate all the food that we wanted. But you have brought us out here into this desert to starve this entire assembly to death." Well, this tells us what was happening. They were beginning to run out of food. Now they had already experienced running out of water, and the Lord provided water. Why didn't they just trust the Lord that he was going to continue to provide for them? Well, we could ask this same question to us. Why don't we trust Jesus after he has provided for us in every way? The word is very clear. I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed begging for bread. So what's our problem? Why can't we trust Jesus? Well, let's look at the word of God as the Lord teaches us, as he taught the Israelites, that we must trust him in every situation. So follow me tomorrow, and we'll find out how the Lord's going to provide for the Israelites when they begin to run out of food. See you tomorrow.